Alright, we're taking out Walker's Surron Light Bee X today. He has generously offered that I could take this thing for a little ride. Should I be in the bike lane? I don't know. I guess so. Should we hit the trails a little more? All right. Now that we got a little confidence there, let's go lose it in the woods. All right. If you see a trail marker, let me know. Oh, here I am bothering this guy again. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Oh, a little bonk on the head. Probably should have grabbed Walker's helmet, not mine, but well, here we are. Okay. Once again, I will politely decline. That is not for me. Who even makes a trail like that? I don't even... Would I even walk on that? I know Julia wouldn't. Well, alright. Wow. Intriguing. All right. These trails are a little more at my skill level. Oh man. I do. That's what I get for yapping. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say I think I'm pointed the direction that we came from, kinda. So maybe we're heading back. I don't know. I don't know how large these trails are. I don't know where they go. I know the entrance, and I know that landmarker now, so we're definitely heading back where we came from. At least I think that was the same landmarker. This is a trail that I was on a second ago. I think, at least for a moment. The Pabst Blue Ribbon I am familiar with now. Oh, a couple of those. So I like those. Pabst is my friend today. I wonder if they would just call this the Blue Ribbon Trail. I don't know. Oop. Seems like a trail name, Blue Ribbon Trail. As long as I don't have to go up that steep slope, I'll be Gucci flip-flops. Low-key stressing, but I know I'm going the right cardinal direction. That's what ultimately matters, kinda, as long as I don't die. A lot of thorn bushes, well, not thorn bushes, but thistles or something are hitting my legs. The Surron, yeah. Keep going this way, why not? What was I gonna say? The Surron handles very well. As long as I don't do dumb stuff on it. Oh, hey, here we are. I didn't even mean to do it exactly like that time. Well, anyway. Got my leg out. Should probably be a little respectful to Walker's neighbors here. Should tell Julia to come out and see the dog. I'm gonna be the new Surronster. I'm gonna be the new John Hicks. No, I'm not. This is fun though. So the big MKE, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is, I don't know. I don't even know the parts of Wisconsin or parts of Milwaukee, like the boroughs, suburbs, etc. I've been over there one time, so I can go there. Getting smiles still, so. And I've even been down that street. Well, that's the main one coming through here. Yeah, I really do like this area. We're getting all kinds of scenery in this little vlog today. So this part's nice because there's just a big ring that surrounds this whole neighborhood. Like a curvy, round road. There's an upper ring and a lower ring, I think. Actually, let's go left. This is a roundabout. Alright. Don't mind if I do. So this would be the other ring here. Maybe. I'm not too confident, but beautiful houses here. only for me to come in and disturb the peace. What a thug. Should go back to my trails where I belong. I guess it's kind of, I think technically that would be considered a traffic circle, right? Because there are stop signs on it at the entrances instead of a roundabout, because a roundabout you would just lead right into. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the distinction there. We've got one where I live where instead of a traffic circle, it's like a square, but it's got, I don't know, it operates as a traffic circle. Good work, fellas. All right, so I came in from there, right? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's good for my brain, kind of mapping out the land of the area, landmarks and whatnot. Yep, my favorite landmark here on the R6. Should play that clip from me riding under that and going, as Julia would say. Probably should be a little more casual and slow on this thing, especially considering the circumstances. So John Hicks is a YouTuber who rides e-bikes all the time, and he talks about how it's really the most ideal form of transportation in kind of tight city, like urban environments like this, because you can basically get in anywhere with just a little enhanced mobility due to the speed that these things can achieve, and it's pretty comfortable too. And I 100% agree. I almost certainly, I could say, will own something of this nature at some point in the future. I think that's pretty broad, but I can say that very confidently. If Walker ever just decides to sell this one in particular, I probably will put in a bid. It looks like the trail that's a little too posh for my disturbances, but anywho. I was planning on coming back on this street, but I guess it's a one-way. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna head back to the trail real quick. This will probably be the final run in the trail. I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't think I'll go as far. We'll see. Alright, that went well for what I was trying to do. Those little lines on the ground are probably me locking up the tire. Whoop. Almost certainly are. Or either locking it up, or if I was going up the other way, maybe it was probably from a little too much throttle. Not quite enough power to get up the hill easily. I was fine there. I fell in the same spot. Oh, what? All right. It would have been fine, but I think I landed on a rock. Turn my lights on. What is that? A root? Yeah, I guess I landed on a stump. Anyway, continuing on. Oh, tripped the battery again. I'm getting pretty used to falling on this thing. Try that again. All right, I think we're moving. Whew, man. That's funny. The whole trail, I fell in the exact same spot twice. Once going each direction. What are the odds? It's really probably great odds, because that spot sucks. I think the problem is, like, when I was getting a little anxious, I went to put my foot down, and there's just air, because there's a hole. That's how that works. You guys are probably watching in real time as my confidence wanes and then grows and then wanes and grows. It's kind of the experience of learning to ride something you're not as familiar with. Hey, speaking of some interesting stuff that I'm up to in the next few weeks, I'm interested, and honestly, I have no idea when some of these videos are going to be coming out. Like this one, this could be coming out anytime from July to January. I don't know, because I imagine I'm gonna have a lot of really good footage from this trip, but my neck. What was I saying? We're in the garden section again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hopefully, while I'm in Milwaukee, one of my goals is to test ride a Harley Davidson for the first time, which I think is fitting. Milwaukee obviously being home of Harley. I'm thinking that I'll probably try to experience riding a Harley Davidson Nightster for the first time. The Nightster is one of Harley's entry-level motorcycles, but Harley at this time does not have really any great super cheap, super small beginner bikes. So I forget the exact name of the engine. I feel like I want to go up the other direction. I don't know. We'll try this out for now. But I'm worried that there's going to be that one big massive hill. Anywho, I forget if it's called the Rev Max engine or what the exact name of it is. But it's got, I want to say like 97 horsepower and 72 foot-pounds of torque or something like that. The R6 that I ride all the time for comparison is like 129 stock for my 2009 model year, which is one of the, well, it's the most powerful year. So 129 horsepower, but the R6 has less than 50 pounds-feet of torque, I believe. So like I said, this one has 97 horsepower, a little less, and for torque, it has almost double. That's pretty typical for Harleys. It's not a full-fairing sport bike, obviously, like mine. It's a cruiser. Also, the Harley Nightster weighs like, I don't know if any of this makes any sense to include in this part of the video. I might as well include this as part of my introduction to that video. Anyway, the Nightster it weighs like 480 pounds, and well, that's wet and claimed by the manufacturer, 480 pounds. My R6 wet weighs 417, I think. So it's a little heavier. That's typical for cruisers. What else do we need to know about the Nightster? It is, I think currently, and I should double check myself on this, but I think it's the most affordable Harley at the moment. That's why I called it an entry-level bike. Otherwise, I don't think I would have called it necessarily a beginner bike or anything like that. I don't know. I think it, last I knew, it costs around $12,000, maybe a little less, locally in the United States. I don't know. They look cool too, and it has a really low seat height as well. So it's a little easier to ride than most Harleys, and that's why I'm most likely going to ride it. Anyway, so stick around if you're interested in watching that video or any of my other content. I don't typically ask you guys to subscribe, but personally, if you ask my opinion, I think it's a good idea. It's a lot of fun content that I'll be posting, especially throughout the next few months here as I process a lot of the footage from this vacation here. I don't know. Have an excellent night. Stay safe. Read up on your history. Learn some Spanish. Yeah. Have fun. Cheers. Alright, I'm working on charging the battery here. You can see 43%. This is a little charger mechanism. Plug it in right there. Yep. That's that on that.